Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. It's a pretty day and a sunny day here in North Carolina. The high is 63, or that's what my phone said the high was going to be, so it's probably about 63 or so right now. Usually it gets a little warmer than they say sometimes, right? Anyway, it's a nice day to go out and be outside if I have something to do, which I do need to get outside, but I wanted to do a flip through of some of my Christmas journals first and let you know these are in my shop. So I'm going to flip through real quick. I'm not going to go into great detail. I'm just going to flip. I say that now, right? So let's just get started. Uh, these are, I'm going to call them magazine journals that I make from magazines. Some country, you can see this one is Country Livings. I have a Country Living. I have a Better Homes and Gardens. I have some from Ideals magazine. So this one is Country Living. It's got, they all have this kind of, I think they all have this kind of tie, like a ripped fabric tie. And let me just untie it so that I can show you what I'm talking about. And I think most of them have something on the spine. This one has some red lace to match. The tie is through outlets, and the magazine is, it's backed for strength, and it's sewn around here in red thread for Christmas. So these are just some fun Christmas journals. And so let's flip quick. So I want to get through them all in my allotted time here. Okay, so this one's backed with an Ideals magazine page, and if you know Ideals magazines, they are thicker paper, if you know what I mean. They're not like regular magazines, like a little bit thinner pages. And this is the cover here, so this is a little thicker. So let's just flip. Like I said, I promise I'm gonna flip. Not gonna do too much. I might talk, but I'm just gonna flip. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like this little charm here, little angel charm that I glued on. I've got ephemera in here, some rubber stamping. This is a Christmas paper bag with some ephemera in here. All kind of fun Christmassy type stuff. Bookmark with a paper coaster there. And like I said, I'm gonna flip card. This is a vintage card. A little label there. Envelope, the back, the flap from an envelope. You can see this is coffee. I think this is coffee dyed mixed with avocado dye, possibly, or my RIT dye. Christmas computer stationery type paper. This is some Mickey Mouse Christmas stationery. Ideals. This is a fabric Christmas tree. Scrapbook paper. I've got a paper clip bell. Candyland playing card. The back of this scrapbook paper is sprayed with green spray. I guess I'm going to talk through this one, and then the other ones are similar, so then you'll know. I won't have to tell you again. But this is sewn pocket. This is the middle. This is a really pretty tag here. It came with this wire, and I added a little Jingle Bells ribbon there. It has this little flip up. This is how it came. I received these in Happy Mail from Dale McBay of Not Too Shabby Chic, probably a year or so ago, and I used those as tags. Here's a book page covered with napkin, Christmassy napkin, and I put some little writing spots inside. And let's see. Oh, this is a pretty little fabric ruffle here with an red angel charm. It's sunny outside today, but I still have my lights on, so here's a little fabric collage. This is the back half now. Just lots of fun papers, really. Oh, this is a fun piece. This is a bridge score, tally card, and this is some little note papers that are Christmassy that I had tucked into this envelope. Let me see if I can get them back in there now. On video, you know how it is. There we go. Okay. A large tag. I've got a little glittery reindeer here and backed with ledger paper. This paper coaster here is kind of like a little tuck spot that I folded over the top of that ledger paper. And here is another big tag with a glittery Christmas tree. Okay, the back of that card, a paper doily, the Christmas doily there on that. It's glued onto this music paper. That turned out really pretty. A little collage on a game card here. Or actually it's a game piece, like a memory card. And then just the rest of this fold out. So that was pretty quick, right? So, and these, I made this one, like, especially this one I made nice and long. I think I did them all the same, but it kind of wraps around. Like that one I wrapped around the back. This one I'll wrap around the front. My dryer's beeping if you hear that. I think that's my dryer. Got my dryer, my washer going. You know, it's Saturday, so I'm home. So I can get my work done today. So, yeah, and then you just tie a little bow, and there you've got your nice closure. Okay, number 2. This one's Better Homes and Gardens, and the same little tie here. So let's just flip quick. These are already in my shop. If you need a little December daily like this, gotta grab my tissue. Allergies. I always got my allergies going, you know. They always gotta bug me. Okay. I love making magazine journals. If you haven't seen my magazine journals, I just love making magazines. I love my magazines, and I love making these journals. You know, it's got the red thread. Again, that's an ideals page. So this one I'm not going to tell you because you've seen it. It's basically not the same papers, maybe, but very similar. You can know that there is ephemera in all the pockets and little bags and things. You know, tags and everything like that. But very similar papers here. So I will just show you real quick. So I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I realized, I knew it, but I really realized it when I went to the grocery store this morning. I went to Walmart, and I was just going to get, like last week I got a turkey. Got my turkey for Thanksgiving. And this week I was just going to get a little ham. That's all. And I realized, oh my goodness, this is the weekend before Thanksgiving weekend. I mean, not Thanksgiving, but the weekend before Thanksgiving, if you know what I mean. This is the center here. Isn't this pretty? Look at this. I love that. And this, here I put little snowflakes. Let me just show you. Isn't that pretty? Little snowflakes on that center piece, and it's green sprayed there. Love that. I loved making these. These were so fun. I just really love making Christmas journals. Little charm. I love those angel charms. But yeah, so then I was like, well, if it's the weekend before, I better, because next weekend, you know how it's going to be. It's going to be crazy. So I went ahead and tried to think of everything that I needed that I could get, you know, like I can't get my fresh ingredients this weekend, but I can get everything else, you know what I mean? So I tried to do that, and I think I remembered everything, because I kind of make the same thing for Thanksgiving every year. This is number 3. I tried to make something different last year. My youngest son was like, "You're not going to make a turkey? You're not going to make mashed potatoes?" I said, you want the traditional Thanksgiving dinner? And he said, yes. And I said, oh, okay. That's fine. I just thought we'd try something different, but we don't have to. So we didn't. So I'm not going to try it again. I'm not going to try anything different for Thanksgiving. If you hear noises, it's my washer, like I said. But now for Christmas, I did try something different that went over very well, and it was pretty easy for me too. I think the last couple years I've actually made lasagna for Christmas dinner, and everybody likes that, you know, likes my lasagna. I make homemade lasagna. I mean, it's not hard if you make lasagna, but it's really good. And, you know, it's actually kind of an easy meal. You just lasagna, salad, garlic bread. Boom, you're done. Not a bunch of sides and stuff. And then you have your little whatever snacky desserts and stuff. Because we like to play games. I usually like to get maybe one pie or something, and then a bunch of snacky stuff that the kids can munch on while we're playing games if they want, or in between games or whatever. Okay, so that was number 3. I think we're doing good here. That was Country, I didn't even say. This is Living, Martha Stewart Living. Okay, and this is Country Living. Another Country Living. Is it the same? It's the same as the other one. Huh. I did get 2 of some of my magazines. That's right. I forgot about that. So this one has the same, 2 Country Livings have the same cover, but of course they probably don't have exactly the same pages, exactly the same order, or anything like that. You know how it is. So they're all listed separately. I love this. This is isn't that pretty? I love that. It's a little stenciled snowflake. Or it's a stamp. That's right. Yeah, I think that's a stamp, a rubber stamp that I did there. And I think I used my archival ink to stamp that. I forgot how I did that, but that's how I did that. I like making these Christmas trees. They're fun. You know, just remember, I'm not showing you all the ephemera, but there is ephemera in all the pockets and bags. Ooh, I'm lying. I need to put something in here. I'm going to put a little bookmark here for myself to remember. Go back and put some Christmas ephemera in that envelope. I can't believe I missed one. Good thing I checked, right? I think I have one of those little bells in all of them. Yeah, so, oh, this has some pretty little ephemera in here. See this? Isn't that cute? Those are gift tags that I made, I had bought, and I put them on. I put it on a tag. Those came. I forgot I made that. That's really pretty. And here's some little snowflakes. I put the little snowflake sticker, plastic sticker snowflakes on the snowflake paper there. And there's some sewing and little collages. Just really fun little journals, and ready for you to write and add your Christmas memories and mementos and fun little pictures. Plenty of pages for a December daily, you know. If you do 1 page a day, you have plenty, I'm sure, in here. I have all that in my listing, how many pages and everything. So that was number 4, and that was another Country Living. Was that number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. I thought I had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, I only have 5. Okay, only 5, and I have my jingle bells in there too. The little golden book jingle bells. So I have altogether this year 6 Christmas journals in my Etsy. This one has some pretty lace here. Isn't that pretty? Like a lacy trim, and it's vintage. They're all sewn here. The binding is sewn with red and white, you know, Christmassy candy caney type baker's twine. I had to do that for Christmas. Oops, I got a string. Okay, this is the cover of Ideals magazine in this one. Nice and strong. And I think I have in between some craft cardstock. So nice and strong. I can see it there. That's reminds me of what I made it from, right? And there's a bookmark or a tag. See, this is backed with ledger and sewn around type of thing. I love the little collages with the Christmassy fabrics there, trims and things. These are fun, right? So I love these too. I found these at my favorite little mom and pop vintage store here in my town. And she only had, it actually worked out, so I had 1 for each journal, so that worked out. Like, I didn't plan that, but that's how it worked out perfectly. Like, I didn't say I'm going to make, you know, 5 journals, and I have 5 of these. I just got them out, started making journals, and then ended up with 5 and 5. So this is the last one. So cute. I love these. I'm planning on having a December daily. I have my pages made. I actually made them last year, and I'll explain that story when I work on it as a reminder. But I have to make the cover. So I have to make me a cover, and then I'll show you what I got for myself and what I made for myself for a December daily. And I did it last year. If you haven't done it before, it's a lot of fun. And you don't have to do it all like every day. You can do like a few pages at a time, like, and catch up with yourself. You know what I mean? Let's see. So I say I'm tying these like this. Front, back to front, front to back. And then you bring it around because they're nice and long and tie a little bow. So that is it. I'm going to let you go before my camera cuts me off, as it likes to do. But I wanted to make sure I shared these and let you know that they're in my shop. So I will see you all in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, because I will have more. See you next time. Happy crafting.